What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 12 video, and this time we're using yet another team, but this is Manby's Garchomp team, and you know, we've had Manby on the channel before, but this is maybe the first time that we're going to be using a squad from him where he is not a special guest on the channel. That is because we both have very different schedules as of this moment, so that's okay. But at the very least, we can still use the team ourselves, and it is basically a Zacian Kyogre team. But instead of something like the Zapdos or the Landers, we have the Garchomp, right? And I think Garchomp was a little unexplored in Series 12 just because, you know, people maybe forgot about it. But, you know, more people are satisfied with the Landers Intimidate or even like the Zapdos special attacker with Airstream stuff. Now, Garchomp doesn't get Airstream, but it is naturally faster than the other two, which is great. In that mirror matchup against Sun stuff, especially against the Charizard, right? And then the rest of it is a very standard Zacian Kyogre core. There is a Whimsicott here instead of a Grimmsnarl, and what's also cool about this Whimsicott is it has Charm. So if you remember a few videos back, we played against a Japanese team that used Whimsicott Charm when we were using a Calyrex Ice Rider team, and that was the main difference in the game. We could not get the Ice Rider going, and as a result, you know, we just could not win in the end game. And so we see Manby having the same tech here. I know you don't see it actually, you know, unless you have the rental code, which will be at the end of the video, but just understand that this Whimsicott has Charm. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, even though Manby's not here, I'm going to call the shots, and that means I'm going to click the buttons. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. We got Lisa. Okay, and there was a Volcarona and a Raichu and a Hitmontop. No Incin, but there is a Hitmontop. Okay. And there's another Evolve. Okay. How do I want to do this? Garchomp actually looks very nice here. It looks quite nice. There is a Rillaboom there. So that's interesting, but you know, other than that, I don't know what Raichu does against Chomp. Not much. I feel like if I start strong once again with like Whimsicott. Alright, now if he goes into his Ogre, right? Like what if it's like Ogre Rillaboom? Huh. Okay. Here's what I think we do. We go Whimsicott. And yeah, I think we can go Chomp here. Can we go Chomp? All right, hold on. Let's eat this. Let's eat this first. All right, then we'll do this, and then I guess Zacian in the back. No Incin. We'll do it like this. Cause I'm very curious. Like, what is that gonna be like Raichu Yveltal? Cause then that would be another thing that would be interesting. All right. Would you really lead Raichu Yveltal? Raichu Kyogre, okay. Now is this Volt Switch weakness policy? That's what I want to know. Maybe it's on the Yveltal. Alright. But we know there's Fake Out. We know there's all kinds of shenanigans. Garchomp looks not bad here, but also how do I beat that Ogre? I don't have the electric move, which is always tough when you don't have the electric move. Okay. Yeah, I like if he has the ice move, I just lose the Chomp. That's also not very good. I feel like I just have to. I should have brought Rillaboom. I don't. Of course, I protect here, but I don't know what I do here. I'm gonna click the button anyway. I know you want to fake out the Whimsicott. Okay, he maxes the Ogre. Okay. Because if you fake out the Ogre and I go for like Water Pulse stuff, then that's also cool. But if this is like Thunder, which actually wouldn't work because there's a Raichu on the field, then one may think that this is going for something else. So I protect here. I know you want to fake out that Whimsicott. Okay. Goes for Ewez. That's actually a better play for him. Alright, but I keep my Sash here. So I'm gonna... I might even lose my Ogre here. Depends on what this thing is. There's a Geyser. Is that going into Whimsicott though? Oh, you went straight for my Ogre. Holy smokes. Okay. So my Protect is wasted, and this Water Spout is also very much wasted. Still very good damage into Raichu though. Okay. So now I have to go for Tailwind. Okay, yeah, I okay. I don't know how Chomp helps me later on. It's also not very good. Do I want to save it? No, I can stall another turn of Max at the very least. Alright, so we'll Tailwind either way. And I guess we'll Origin Pulse? I mean, we're gonna die. So, either way, we'll get some chip damage. This is Life Orb Ogre, by the way. So there's the Tailwind. Ogre's going down. Raichu Ogre lead. Okay. Volt Switch. Okay, goodbye, Ogre. So we're losing the Ogre anyway. Alright, but that's 2 turns of Max gone. Might be even a Yveltal coming in. And if it is, then I play for the late game Garchomp. It is Yveltal. Okay. Alright, and there is a Hailstorm. Okay, so goodbye Whimsicott. Alright, no way we're living that. Okay. Alright, so we lost 2. My opponent is making some interesting stuff. Alright. So we know it has Hailstorms. That's not good at all. Here is the Zacian and here is the Chomp. I'm going to have to protect the Chomp this time. I might even have to guard it. But we do have Tailwind, right? So maybe I don't have to guard it. But I think I might have to actually. Because I know there's Raichu in the back and that's all there is. And Yveltal does die to a Behemoth Blade from this range, I'm sure. Alright, because we are adamant, right, Manby? Tell me we're adamant. Okay, that looks like adamant to me. 220. Okay, it's pretty good. Oh, actually, I don't know. Is it good? Is that adamant? Yeah, it should be. All right, this should pick up from this range. I would hope it does. And I guess I kind of have to guard here. I don't want to take too much from the Hailstorm. He knows I have to max Chomp. Okay. Alright, so we have the speed control. He did not go for any speed control moves unless he has max strike. But I need to have Garchomp carry all this stuff in the endgame. There's a Raichu in the back, so that's negligible. I can just remove the Yveltal here. That would be very, very nice. Unless it has something silly like Protect. Then yeah, but let's see if it does have Protect. It does not, so I would hope that this goes down to Behemoth Blade. I did not want to click Clear Up just in case you miss. This still does very, very good damage. The Yveltal actually lives. Oh my god. Alright. 220. Alright, but he did go into the Chomp. The problem was he got the Tailwind off. That's not good. I think the Yveltal goes down here. Actually, I think it just lives. It just barely lives. Yeah, should have clicked Play Rough. Oh well. Alright, but we're still faster than it, so there's that. Now I definitely click Behemoth Blade. Or actually, Yveltal dies no matter what this turn, so maybe I can just double the Ogre here. Yeah. Well, like, he might click Foul Play or something like that, but like, okay, sure. The Ogre from this range, I don't know if a Quake kills it. Then again, physical side is not its strong point. Okay. Let's go here. Let's still Behemoth... Actually... Yeah, no, we're still Behemoth Blading here, and for now, we'll just start Quaking over here on this side. Okay. Alright, so we do get rid of the Yveltal here. It's Raichu and something else in the back. We have one more turn of max after this. Alright, I would hope this picks up the Kyogre here. I should have clicked Play Rough. Alright, here's the Quake. Alright, let's see how bulky are you, Kyogre. This is a max. Oh my goodness, that doesn't kill either. Oh boy. If this is Blizzard or something, that's not good either. It's Water Spout, okay. I don't know why you click that when you have an Ice move. Alright. So there's still a Raichu in the back. There might even be a Hitmontop. If it's Raichu, that dies to a Quake. It also loses to its Sash. Alright. Moral of the story, click Play Rough. And then we're in a much better spot than this. Okay, I mean, I guess it has Fake Out, but well, what does that do? Like, I'm just going to like pretty much ignore this Raichu because all his restrictors are done. I'm still gonna click. What do you have here in the back? Nothing. All right, this will still die to Behemoth Blade. Raichu is not that bulky, and we'll still click the Max Quake button over here, and that'll be that. Alright, there's the E-Webs. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Garchomp goes next. Alright. There's a Quake, so we make our Zacian even more specially defensively, even though that is nothing here. Alright, and it's Raichu against something. Maybe it's Rillaboom. Now, I could have let the Ogre alone because, you know, Hail Chip was in the play, but it's okay. Either way, both of these things are going down, regardless. All right, goodbye, Raichu. All right, what's left? It's a 2-on-1. All right, so I guess in the end we were quote unquote correct in, you know, saving our max, and oh, it's Volt. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I mean, what does that do to Garchomp? Nothing. So we stalled out 2 turns of his max, which let Garchomp, you know, max on its first turn, but then have 2 very good maxes in the end. So this is we'll just chip the Volk. I mean, it dies anyway to a Rock Tomb, unless this is like something silly like Chardy Berry. All right. Oh, Fiery Dance. Oh, that's something. Okay, but because we have 2 Spidef boosts, that's not going to do anything. Alright, here's the Rock Tomb. Enjoy your Rock move. Goodbye. Alright, doesn't kill, but it doesn't matter. Because we have a Behemoth Blade to wrap things up here. So, I guess maybe you can argue I could have clicked Play Rough, but you know, I just didn't want to miss. I was a little afraid. But I have to go for that play either way. It just makes the game quicker and faster, right? If I just go for Play Rough and pick up the Yveltal just like that. But yeah, this is still fine. Oh man. Okay. Yveltal Eternatus with Grimmsnarl and Thundurus. Oh no. Okay. There's an Indeedee here. I don't know why. I guess, you know, it helps set up Swords Dance. You know what? Garchomp looks okay here as well. And if he does lead the Thundurus, I can always swap it out for the Chomp. How do I want to play this? Okay, I got an idea. If he leads Thundurus, we'll go into Garchomp. Alright, so let's bait that. So let's go Whimsicott Kyogre here. And then in the back, we'll go Garchomp. And we'll go Zacian. And I think that'll be the play. And we'll max either the Kyogre or the Garchomp. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Alright, what are we leading here? Yveltal Landorus. Okay, well that's very good news for me. Something has to protect here. I would imagine Yveltal maxes here, right? And Landorus maybe clicks Protect. Okay, so there's the Drizzle. Now, if the Yveltal maxes, do I get punished for this? By not maxing Kyogre here. I know I'm definitely clicking Tailwind. I'm definitely doing that. But now, how do you stop this? I think you have to max Yveltal, right? And then we can just remove it with this if you don't max it. Because then I can just click Water Spell. What is in the back? It's probably Eternatus. It's Eternatus and something. I don't know what that something is, but I think, yeah, honestly, I think I'm gonna just do this. And yeah, I think I'll cover for that and just go into this thing. Because he has to max, right? Otherwise he, okay, or that. That was terrible. What the? Okay, is that special Groudon? Is this after you Eruption? Oh my goodness. I bet you it's like Scarf Groudon and after you shenanigans. It's Sleep Powder, isn't it? No boy. Okay, Ogre looks okay here. Probably in the back. I am a very slow Ogre, by the way. There is a Grimmsnarl, so that's also not the best. But Garchomp also, once again, looks really nice. What if I just go Whimsicott here? Like, Zacian just hits everything for super effective damage. Like, Whimsicott Zacian actually just goes through everything here. Except for maybe the Cinderace. How do I want to do this? Okay, we'll go this play. Whimsization, Ogre in the back, and we'll go with the Chompers. Okay. It's that Sleep Powder bot that bothers me. I would imagine that thing has a Sash, and maybe there's a Grimmsnarl with Light Play. How do you want to do this? Yveltal Grimmsnarl, that's a very good lead, but we led Zacian, so that's always good for me. We led two fairies against two things weak to fairies. So I like that a lot. And quite frankly, I don't feel like I need to click Tailwind here. Now, the one thing that he could do is Dynamax that Yveltal. And go for an Airstream. How do I want to play this? I think I'll double the Yveltal slot now. And still Behemoth Blade it, just in case he does max it. And I know this Grimmsnarl can click Thunder Wave, but like, okay, sure. Might even be life. Okay, what's taking the Moonblast and the Behemoth Blade? It's Groudon. Oh, all right. I'll take free chip damage on Groudon. I'll take free chip. All right, and what do you click? Reflect. There is a Reflect. Okay. All right. I mean, free chip is free chip. So here's a Moonblast. Enjoy this. All right, that's good chip. Alright, we got a special attack drop. Alright, how much does Groudon appreciate this Behemoth Blade? I gotta tell you, not a whole lot. Alright. Okay, oh, that's actually quite bulky. Alright, but that puts it in range of, like, you know, the other stuff. I could also Moonblast the Grimmsnarl again. And, you know, just get it out of here. And just click Behemoth Blade. I probably die here. Let me think. Do have Chompers. Maybe I should just get rid of the Groudon and just Moonblast this thing. Alright, we'll Moonblast that. And yeah, we'll just Behemoth Blade it. That might even just kill the Groudon here. Alright, there's the Thunder Wave. Okay, sure. No problem. Alright, Moonblast, chip damage. So that means no light screen out. Alright, so Groudon. I don't know if you killed his... Oh, it's Fire Punch. Oh, that definitely picks up. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Now Zacian just don't get paired and we're in business. Okay, nice. Okay. Zacian did its job. We took the restricted. Alright, the Grimmsnarl has been chipped. We can just click Tailwind safely and we'll get Kyogre in the game with the weather control and click Water Spout and then Garchomp can clean things up, right? I would imagine. Alright. Zacian, good dog. Good dog, Zacian. Cinderace, that's probably the max. Oh, this is where Charm can come in handy, right? Okay, this is where Charm can come in quite handy. I did not click Tailwind yet, correct? I did not. So now this is the time to click Tailwind. And I'll just go ahead and click Behemoth Blade over here. This is always a safe play. He's already Thunder Waved me. And he has to max the Cinderace. And he's not going to like that I bring in the Life Orb Ogre with Tailwind. Alright, there's the Cinderace. It's been a very, very long time since I've seen Cinderace in Series 12, but at this point in the season, or it's just 1 month away, people are going to play whatever they want, right? So there's the Tailwind. We're setting up the end game for the Chomp and the Kyogre. There's the Light Screen at long last. That's going to help him later. Okay, and there's the Fireball. Zacian, nice knowing you. You did your job. That's all I needed from you. But now we have the full weather control. Because now we just bring in this guy. And there is, you know, potential for the Thunder Wave, right? So what I want to do is play it safe. And protect first. The problem is, it's not quite... I can't quite get it out of Moonblast range because he did that. What I can do is charm it, though. I can charm the Cinderace. I can do that. And then protect anyway. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, let's weaken the Cinderace first. And let's see if you're like White Orb or something. So I don't want to get Thunder Wave just yet. Alright, here's the Charm. Ding! Alright, are you White Orb? No. Alright, there's the Thunder Wave. That's why I protected. Max Knuckle. Okay, that's not going to do a whole lot at all. Alright. Alright, so he chips the Ogre. That's cool. Alright. Again, I can make another interesting play. Alright, so now I'm just going to go Moonblast here. And honestly, I'm just going to still click the Water Spout button. I mean, any chip damage is good chip damage. Even if I get paired, it's whatever. So Cinderace is still just -1. Alright, there's the Thunder Wave. Finally, you get it off on the Ogre, but this is the Cinderace's last turn of Dynamax. Alright, Moonblast. I don't know if this picks up. Okay, now as long as Ogre doesn't get paralyzed, we'll be alright. Any chip damage is good chip damage. Changed it to Fire. Well, first of all, this is not doing a whole lot. And if... Oh, he went for the Whimsicott. Okay. Alright, come on, Ogre. Nice, goodbye. Alright. Is that a sash? It's a sash. Okay. That is a sash. Very nice. I like it. I very much like it. Alright, so that should do it for the Cinderace's max. So there's the Yveltal. Alright, if this is my last turn of Tailwind, I click Protect every single day of the week. I could also not need it and just, you know... Yeah, this is the last turn. Yeah, and then I can just click Rockfall on the Yveltal and the game's over because the Cinderace just dies to Sand Chip. Alright, so we'll Protect here. We did our job here. And once again, I can, just so that I don't miss any chip damage, is good chip damage, we'll just click the water spout button yet again. Hopefully I don't get para-hacked. There's protect. If I were him, I would just double the ogre slot. There's another part. Oh, he just went straight for the Whimsicott slot. That's good for me. There's a snarl. Okay, that can miss. But again, it doesn't matter because any chip damage is any damage is good damage. Alright, that's it. Game's over. Alright, goodbye Cinderace. And now we just click Tailwind yet again. And Ogre can do whatever it wants. I'll just keep clicking Water Spout anyway. Just because Garchomp has its max. So, Tailwind here. And I'm at this point, I'll still click Origin Pulse just because, you know, even if I miss, it doesn't matter. Alright, he just back cancels, so we don't even need a max. That is a Metagross and a Kyogre, and there is no other restricted. Why that is here, I couldn't tell you. That looks like... Is that Mark's team from Series 11? Metagross is cool. Man, you know, I really wish this was Grimmsnarl. I'm just not a great Whimsicott player. I play bulky behind screens. Okay, how do we do this? Okay. Could be Zapdos. Like, there's no Intimidate on his team, so... like, Chomp actually looks not bad here, but... Rillaboom doesn't do a whole lot except into the Kyogre. This is the problem with Rillaboom. Like, it does good against Ogre, but not good against anything else. Do I just go, like, Whimsicott and Zacian here? And then just bring in the Ogre in the back, and then bring Garchomp, and do it like this. Something like this. We're about to find out if this is correct. Okay. We will see. Let's see if it's Tornadus Kyogre. Tornadus Zapdos, okay. So, either way, I click the Tailwind button. Okay, hold on. Here's the thing. There is an Urshifu on that team, right? Is that Bandit and this is the Sash thing? So that's what I think it is. Alright, so either way, I'm going to click Tailwind and, you know, and get some chip damage done onto the Tornadus. If the Zapdos wants to click, you know, the Airstream button or whatnot, he can. Then he's faster than my Ogre, right? That's also not good. Because, yeah, he wants the Airstream, right? But then I can just bring in Chomp instead. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're still clicking Behemoth Blade. We're clicking it onto this thing. We'll get it to the Sash. Okay. Might even protect this turn and then click Airstream on the Zapdos trying to remove the Whimsicott. That could be another thing. Okay. Wonder if it's Metagross in the back. Let's see if this is Protect or if this is Tailwind. Alright, so here's the Tailwind. And there is their own Tailwind, okay. So I would imagine this could be Sash Tornadus, right? Let's see it. Unless it's Sash Urshifu and this is like Wakanberry Tornadus, which I think it could be as well, right? It is. It was Wakanberry. Okay. So now we're going to find out something very interesting. And there is the Airstream. I would assume that's in the Whimsicott, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, so that's fine. Because the Kyogre still did not get a boost, and there's the Life Orb on the Zapdos. Alright, so the Zapdos with Tailwind is faster than the Ogre, but he's not faster than Chomp. Okay, there's the Rillaboom. Okay. I think either way, he clicks Airstream. So we're gonna leave the Kyogre for the end game here, it looks like. Oops. I can always Charm. I could Charm. Charm would be cool. It depends on like, alright, where's the Fake Out going? What else did I bring? I brought Ogre and Chomp. I don't want Chomp to take in damage, I want it to get in for free. I think he fakes out the Zacian anyway. And then I just click Moonblast over here and try. Okay, and then I still click Behemoth Blade over here. You know what? I'm gonna click Protect. I'm gonna click Protect. I don't want to take any Max Flare shenanigans from the Zapdos that I don't need to. If he wants to fake out my Whimsicott, I'll let him fake out the Whimsicott. Because then I get a free switch. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Alright, now where does this thing go? Is it lightning? Because if it does, he removes his terrain. Yeah, see, this is why I protected Zacian. Because he would do something like this, right? Alright. So that's gone. Okay. And there's more chip on the Zapdos. So he only airstreamed once, which means Chomp is still faster, and I think that's exactly what I want to do here. So I'm gonna go into Chomp. Alright, and this is where something like Garchomp looks really nice, right? Because he can't do a whole lot. I can also Rock Tomb that Zapdos and slow it down. How many turns of Tailwind do I have? There is 2 turns for me, and he has 2 turns himself. Do I want to max this turn, or do I just double protect? I think what I can do... Quake is not going to do a whole lot here. I kind of want to just like Rock Tomb this and then switch out the Zacian for like Kyogre. I don't think he glides into the Zacian slot. That would be kind of crazy. Might even just go for Flare again. So this is risky. I'm still saving the max depending on what he wants to do. Alright. So he just Grassy Glides. I'm assuming that's in the Chomp. Oh, that still did a lot. Okay, maybe that was not a good idea. Alright, so there's the Flare. I'm assuming that's going into the Kyogre here, which it is. Okay. Alright. And here's my speed control move. Rock Tomb. Okay, we slow that down. The problem is the Rillaboom still has the terrain up. Okay. One more turn of Tailwind. But we always have Protect. Still 3 turns of terrain. Also not very good. Because you can just click the Grassy Glide button and Kyogre just dies. Alright, what's Zapdos really doing? Not a whole lot. I'm gonna click Darkness, and then... And then maybe swap the... Or I'll just protect the Kyogre this turn. What else is in the back? His own Ogre? Yeah, it's his own Ogre. Alright, so... What I can do is actually I'll just Quake first. Actually, that's not... Alright, I have no choice. I have to do it like this. Oh, I did not get it off in time. I think too much. Okay. So I'm gonna pay the price here. Oh, he went into the Chomp! Alright, well then this is just a free... Oh, Thunderbolt. Okay, that's smart. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this is not going to do anything, especially in the sun. I really wanted to switch it out for Zacian. Okay. Last turn of Tailwind. More Grassy Terrain recovery. just Rillaboom that's left. Tailwind team. Alright, all Tailwinds are gone, so Garchomp is now the faster thing. I haven't revealed Protect on the Ogre yet. How many turns of terrain now? 2. So I would love to kill the Zapdos now and trap that Rillaboom in eventually. Alright, so I still think he's going for it. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Zacian here. And... wait. Let's go into Zacian. Alright, and we'll protect the Ogre here. Another risky play. Okay. Going for a lot of what might be unnecessary plays, but we'll see how this goes. Alright. Alright. And let's see what he does here. Alright, protect here. Grassy Glide. Okay, he still went into the Chomp. Okay, there's a Thunderbolt. Definitely went into the Ogre. Okay. So now, here's another thing we do. It's his last turn of terrain, right? Okay. We'll Behemoth Blade this. And then we'll switch out the Ogre, I guess, into Chomp this time. And that might even pick up here. And then maybe next turn we can max the Chomp. Alright, it all depends on if he reads this or not. Alright, Zapdos protects. I wasn't going for that. I'd much rather get rid of the Rillaboom. Alright, here's the Glide. Where's that going? He went to the Chomp. Yeah, that's not great. But we do get to take it out at the very least. With a Behemoth Blade. Alright, Behemoth Blade. Alright, good job, Rillaboom. You did your best. Did a lot of Grassy Glides into the Garchomp. Alright, there's Heat Wave on that Zapdos, so I'm not sure what he's doing, but... Alright, terrain disappears. Alright, where are we going now? Oh, it's his own Kyogre. Okay. Does that Kyogre have Protect? That's the next question. Alright, I haven't maxed yet, by the way. Alright, we're about to find out if that Kyogre has Protect. So here's the play rough. And I would imagine I have to Dynamax now. And actually, Behemoth Blade should still be okay. Because I want to pick up the Sacred Sword is safer. Sacred Sword, and then Dynamax this for the Quake into the Ogre. Unless he Scarf Ogre, then I lose, but we'll see. Alright. We waited and waited and waited until we got this position. Where once again we Dynamax the Chomp. Okay. Are you Scarf Ogre? Survey says you are not Scarf Ogre, so that means you just go down to this Quake, and which means Zacian should be able to clean things up against the Zapdos, even if the Garchomp does go down here to like a Hurricane. Which honestly, I don't know if it does. Actually, I think it does. 0 Life Orb Zapdos. Okay. Alright, show me the Hurricane. Oh, it's actually just going to be a Thunderbolt and the Zacian. Wow, I'm really eating that every day of the week. Oh, then that's it. This game's over. Okay, so... a little bit of positioning in the end, but this is just always safe. Alright, Behemoth Blade here. And Chomp, once again, you know, doing what it needs to do. Battle was cancelled. We beat one restricted. Alright, folks, and there is Manbeast, Garchomp, Zacian, Kyogre squad. So, you know, pretty good team. You know, Whimsicott did what it needed to do with, like, Tailwind and Charm stuff. Life Orb Ogre is still very, very nice. And Chomp as a Dynamax mon was quite good. It had a lot of options. I don't think we got to use the Max Darkness combination with the Ogre, but you know, it is available if you decide to use this team yourself. Very good into Sun teams. Rock Tomb was very nice as a nice tech. Rockfall, of course, is very much appreciated, and Stomping Tantrum over Earthquake is actually correct. We're bulky on a lot of things here, which means we're also actually slower, quote unquote, but you know, we have the Whimsicott to help us out there. So yeah, give this team a go. Let us know how you do. Garchomp deserves some love just before Series 12 ends. I know there's still like more than a month left, but you know, I don't know how many people are still going to be playing Series 12 in the middle of August. But until next time, guys, we'll be back with another Series 12 video. Again, if you're interested in coaching, check out the video description where if you have a team and you want to submit it to me so that way I can fix it up and take a look at it, that's a tier 2 sub to the channel. Or if you want to team build with me, we sit down in a Discord call, and that is a tier 3 sub to the channel. So definitely give that a consideration, and then just message me on Discord or Twitter. So we'll be back with the next video, guys. Until next time, peace out.